Hello and welcome back everyone. Andy Bryan here again from the Soul Pathway, and today within this video I'm going to provide you with another shamanic guidance reading using Jamie Sam's medicine cards. We are going to be looking at the energies of the current time, and today is the 22nd of May, and we're also going to be looking at the energies of the week ahead and what we can look forward to. But to start off this video and to start off this reading, I always find it is good to look back and reflect upon the past week and what has gone, because as we can reflect upon the past, we can become present in the moment and look towards the future and what the future brings us. So last week was very, very interesting, as we had the bear enter the deck, and we also had the raven, which for me were the two prominent cards within the reading last week. The bear asked you to, go within your cave and find your own solitude, find your own peace, and allow yourself to reflect. Whereas when we looked at the raven was also about looking at your own reflection and your own inner world, but noticing the reflection within yourself, knowing that you can embody both shadow and light. And as you reflect upon your shadow, you can bring it to light and stand in your light. And you can rebirth a new self. And you can step into your spiritual journey and soul pathway with a new vigor and with the new life in many ways. So I thought that was very, very beautiful. And I've personally found this week has been very much a big shift. I felt a big shift within myself and also with the collective as well. So personally, I'm excited to be sharing this reading today, because the coming week ahead will bring lots of new energies and opportunities, like each and every week does. So let's jump into the reading itself and see what these cards bring today. And what I like to do to start off the reading is just lay out the cards and just tune in, really. So it takes a little while to tune in, but great thing about tuning in is we can truly allow ourselves to connect with what is coming up for us and tuning in with the energies. So it's all about being present and at one, with the cards and with the energies at the moment, so that we can bring clarity into what is showing up at this present moment in time. Usually pull three cards. Three cards will allow ourselves to really connect with what is being shown to us. Take that first card. And as you think about these cards that are coming up, allow yourself to reflect upon the past week and what you can look forward to coming up within your life at the moment as well, as you can allow yourself to be present with the experiences in your life at the same time. Let's take that card as well. Fantastic. What I love about medicine cards is not only that I'm a big fan of nature. I absolutely love connecting with nature, and I'm a big lover of animals as well. But what I find out about nature is it can really help us to disconnect with what's happening in our lives, because we can get so overwhelmed by experience and circumstances in our lives that when we go out in nature, we can allow ourselves to disconnect and reconnect with our soul. And obviously when we go out in nature, we also connect with the animals. And each and every animal that we connect with in nature is guiding us. So we can always have a look at what the animal is showing us in the moment, that we can connect with what messages being guided to us. Let's look at the first card today. Turkey. Turkey is a beautiful card. Turkey is a beautiful card. You think about the prized turkey, the Thanksgiving turkey. We give thanks to everything in our lives. We give thanks to all the experiences that we've gone through. And in many ways, the turkey also sacrifices themselves. But Turkey is a very, very interesting card. It's a very, very beautiful card at the same time. So let's have a look at, what the Turkey brings us today. And as with all the cards, there's a beautiful message and a poem to start these off. So we'll start off with the poem of the Turkey, and then we'll dive into the deeper meaning of what it means. Okay, let's have a look. O brother Turkey, so freely you give of everything that you are, so that others may truly live. And this is, like I said, is giving away yourself, and in many ways sacrificing yourself for the good of others. And this is, in many ways, I feel is about connecting with your purpose as well, because your purpose is in many ways is sacrificing yourself for the journey and for the good of others, which is a beautiful thing. Turkey is actually thought to be the giveaway eagle, or the south eagle of many native peoples. The philosophy of the giveaway was practiced by many tribes. Simply stated, it is a deep and abiding recognition of the sacrifices of both self and others. People in the modern day society who have many times more than they need should study the noble Turkey who sacrifices itself so that we may live. In Turkey's death, we have our life, we have our honour, and we have to honour the Turkey that gives us life. Very much, I'm very much a vegan myself, but noticing the sacrifice that others give for us, as coaches, therapists, and healers, and what I love to do is I love to give myself as much as I can to others, so that I can be of service in the best possible way. But often I notice that I'm sacrificing myself. But it's noticing those honourable deeds that others do for you. Spectators unfamiliar with the cultural phenomenon of the giveaway ceremony are often mystified by it. A tribal member may gladly give away all he or she owns and do without in order to help other people. In the present urban life, we are taught to acquire and get ahead, and yet the person with the most toys wins the game, so to speak. In some cultures, no one can win the game unless the whole of the people's needs are met. A person who claims more than his or her share is looked upon as selfish, crazy, or even both. The poor, the aged, and the feeble have honour. The people who give away the most and carries the burden of the people are the people that are most respected. Turkey was the medicine of the saints and the mystics. Celebrate if you have Turkey medicine. Your virtues are many. You have transcended self. You act and react on behalf of others. You aspire to help others who need help. This is not out of some self-righteous moralism or religious guilt, though. Help and sustenance are given by Turkey out of realization that all life is beautiful and sacred. It is knowing the Great Spirit resides within all people, and it is an acknowledgement that what you do for others, you also do for yourself. Turkey medicine rests in true ego and enlightenment. Doing unto others and feeding the people is the message of all true spiritual systems. This is teaching you to connect with your gift, which could be spiritual, material, or even intellectual. This gift may be great or small, but it's never insignificant. Congratulations, you may have won the lottery, or the gift may be a beautiful sunset, or the smell of a fragrant flower. On the other hand, you may feel the spirit of giving, and growing within you as you want to share with others. So that's a beautiful one, but for me it comes back to that self-sacrifice, sacrificing yourself for the good of others, but also noticing those noble deeds that others do for you as you connect and celebrate the joy that they bring to your life and the joy that you bring to others' lives. That's a beautiful card. We'll jump into the next card, which is the Antelope. Okay. Now, some of these animals I'm very, very much connected with, and I know very well. Other animals are slightly unfamiliar to me, so I do love to connect with the book, and I love to give my own guidance and wisdom at the same time. But let's look at what the antelope means, and we'll connect with the poem as well, because the poems, they share some beautiful messages within the poems themselves, which I always love to share. The antelope is always about action, though. Run, antelope, teach me of action and its pace. Quickly, quickly, so I may run with grace. Beautiful, beautiful. So you could say these are very much linked already. Being graceful in our own actions and being graceful in what we have in the present moment as we sacrifice ourselves. But we also apply action to manifest what it is that we desire and want into our lives, as we strive for our own joy, our own bliss. But we notice the gifts that other people give us in these moments as well. So let's look at the action of the antelope. When time was just beginning and the tribe of man was small, Antelope saw that the two-legged were naked, hungry, and in danger of extinction. The ancestors would soon vanish from Mother Earth if action were not taken. Antelope took action and came into the camp, calling all two-legged together for counsel. Great mystery sent me to teach you a lesson. The lesson is to do. You have no need to be fearful if you know what to do, and then to do it, Antelope said. And what shall we do? Asked the people. If you are naked and cold, you shall kill me and take my coat to keep you warm. It is my gift to you. Do it. We will, said the people. But what of our hunger? We are starving. What can we do to us to save ourselves? If you are hungry, you should kill me and take my flesh, for it will nourish you and make you strong. It is my gift to you and part of my evolution. It is my service. Do it. Antelope knew that humankind would survive the Ice Age if people learned to eat meat. Before the movement of the great ice mountains, fruit and vegetables had been plentiful, and the two-legged had no need to eat the bodies of their fellow creatures. The clans of the Second World Antelope, taking the instinct and the wisdom of the four-legged into their bodies, the people learned through each creature's essence how to survive. They were taught never to taste or take more than they need. When they need, the two-legged knew to take action. Now for me, action here is all about taking action towards your desires and dreams, and noticing the people that are coming into your life to guide and support you, to in many ways sacrifice themselves, because you could say it's all about sacrifice as well, because the animal of the antelope sacrifices themselves to give the two-legged, as it said, the warm coat and the meat. Yes, obviously myself, as I mentioned before, I'm very much a vegan vegetarian in many ways, so it's not resonating with me in that respect, but in respect to all of us here, no matter whether we're vegan or vegetarian. The message for me, for you here, is all about learning how to, receive from others, because others are here to, give to you. And all, in many ways, we have to do is allow ourselves to receive. And I know how challenging that can be at times when we're all very much content in giving all that we have, because we love what we do, and we love one another. But Antelope is teaching you to allow yourself to receive, because we are here to have abundance. We are here to have wealth in all its joy and beauty. But not to come from a place of greed, but presence and joy in the moment, and in a contentment, in the humble deed in who we are. The turkey and the antelope go very, very well together there. But, noticing that cycle of life that we go through, the cycle of giving and receiving, we're always guiding and supporting one another. We're always giving and receiving. The value that we give to others, they then share on with, those in need as well. But they give back their value to us as well in their own way. We've got to notice what is coming up for us. Okay? If Antelope is coming up in your cards, it's calling you to connect with your higher purpose. Antelope arms you with the bow of authority and forces you to act on behalf of self, family, clan, nation, and finally Mother Earth. Antelope says, do it now, wait no longer. Antelope knows the way, and so do you. Take courage and leap. Your sense of timing is perfect. When Antelope has bounded into your cards, it's time to act now, and the power is within you. Beautiful, but acting, receiving, knowing that the time is right, having courage and strength, but being humble in who you are at the same moment, with that turkey, because these all are very much linked. I personally feel, Let's look at the final card here and see what this the spider. Oh, wow, this is a beautiful spread here. So the spider, I shared a post recently about the spider, and what I find interesting about the spider is what the spider does to his web, he does unto himself. So the spider's a very, very interesting card, but we'll look into it in more detail. I think there is always much wisdom in the spider, and I'm very much connected with the spider and what is being shown to me at this moment. So we'll connect with the poem straight away. It's all about weaving the web of life and allowing ourselves to really connect with what is coming up for us and weave that web of abundance, of a joy. Step into who we are, connect with our higher purpose, connect with our mission, and know how to live it with purpose. Spider, weaving webs of delight, weave me a peaceful world, carrying creation in your web, waiting to be unfurled. It's all about weaving here. Spider wove the web that brought humans the first picture of the alphabet. The letters were part of the angels of her web, or the angles of her web, sorry. Dear asked Spider what she was weaving, and why all the lines looked like symbols. Spider replied, why, dear, it's time for Earth's children to learn to make records of their progress in their Earth's walk. Dear answered Spider, but they already have pictures that show through symbols and shows through the symbols and the stories of their experiences. Yes, Spider said, but Earth's children are growing more complex, and their future generations will need to know more. The ones to come won't remember how to read the petroglyphs. So it was the spider who wove the web, the first primordial alphabet, as she had woven the dream of the world that had become manifest. Spider's dream of the physical world had come to fruition millions of years before. Spider's body is made up of the number 8, consisting of 2 lobe-like parts connected at the waist, and 8 legs. Spider is a symbol of infinite possibilities of creation. Her 8 legs represents the 4 winds of change and the 4 directions of the medicine wheel. Now, Spider weaves the web of fate, and those who get caught in her web become her dinner. Now, this is what I was speaking to you about earlier. This is similar to humans who get caught up in their own web of illusions in the physical world and never see beyond the horizons into other dimensions. The web of fate also represents the wheel of life, which does not include any alternatives or solutions. It is typically humans who get caught in the polarity of good and bad fortune without realize that we can change that at any time. If we are not decisive enough about changing our lots in life, we may end up being consumed by our own fears and limitations. So allow yourself to weave that web. Connect with that higher purpose. Connect with your mission. Stay humble in who you are and allow yourself to give and receive. But allow yourself to weave that web of life. Connect with the abundance. Connect with the joy. Because that is what is coming up, and that is what is allowing yourself to be shown. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in the web of illusions of life, because you can create your own reality if you allow yourself to step into what it is you truly want and desire, and do that from a place of courage. Spider brings a message of a different kind when she sees you becoming a bit too involved in the weaving of your life's plan, to notice the opportunity at the outskirts of your web. If this is the case, Spider gets your attention so that you notice that something you have woven has borne fruit. Congratulations. Spider caught you just in time before you missed the opportunity, on the edge of your web of creation and reality. The most important message in Spider is, though, that you are the infinite being who will continue to weave the patterns of life throughout time. Do not fail to see the expansiveness of this beautiful and eternal plan. Wow, there was a lot there within that message today, but I think they've correlated well together, and I think I've brought them quite well together here already. So Turkey, we spoke about, sacrifice, sacrificing yourself for the journey itself as well, and noticing the humble deed in the deeds of others, and what you do for yourself in order to support others, if you're a healer or a therapist, or how you support others in your life and those around you, but being humble in who you are and those experiences. Antelope for me is teaching you how to receive as well. As you allow yourself to receive, you allow yourself to live in a place of abundance. But Antelope is also asking you to take action. Take action with courage. Take action with strength, because you know you can get the outcomes and desires of your dreams if only you were to act upon what is being shown to you in these moments. And these cards are very, 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 very telling in the fact that whatever's being guided to you at the moment, you need to act upon it in a way to, connect with your higher purpose, connect with your mission, and do what it is you love. Because it's not only for yourself, but it's also for others. Because you're sacrificing yourself for others in the process of reaching your desires and dreams as well. But don't get caught up in the illusions and in the web of life. Allow yourself to see the infinite possibility and the whole web of life, of the joy that is being unfurled within the web. So that is my message for you this week. I hope you have found it to be valuable and useful, and I hope you've connected with this message yourself as I feel I've connected with it in my own journey. Thank you for listening. If you would like any personal guidance and support on your spiritual journey and soul pathway, I do provide soul pathway mentoring and coaching to help you disconnect from your mind in order to reconnect with your soul and do what it is you love. And I actually provide soul purpose sessions using the soul pathway, which is all about helping you bring your soul purpose to life so that you can truly live it with courage and strength. If you'd like to find out more about those sessions, please reach out to me as well. Final sessions that I offer are self-love sessions, which is all about you getting out of your head and connecting with your heart and doing what it is you truly love and desire. Whether that's in love, these self-love sessions are very much connected to embracing spiritual connections, whether it be beautiful and incredible soulmate or even your twin flame, so that you're healing the blocks around your heart, and you're learning to not only love yourself but the connection and knowing the infinite possibilities in this connection itself. So again, thank you for listening. Hope you found it to be valuable, and look forward to connecting with you again next week. With that, I will say bye for now.